Do the Bluebirds believe that they can beat the Blues? Tonight will, of course, answer that. The only non-Premier League side still left in the competition. A side at the moment, a standout team in League One, but a club who in the recent past did play Chelsea in the Premier League. And a packed house tonight, hoping to take down the top flight side. Gittins. Well, it's what really stood out in his time at Dortmund was his dribbling skills. Chelsea haven't quite seen the best of him yet, although in recent games he's looked a lot more promising, and they've gone short with that corner. And Badiashile, of all people, with the effort over the bar.
Well, I don't know if that was a set piece rehearsed, but it was a good one. There's a couple free on the edge there, and certainly Badiashile was one of them, but not a great job.
It's a nice clip pass, though. Megan playing it over the top. And they're in here, Cardiff! Oh, just wide. It was Davis running through. The opportunity there.
Yeah, just a bit hurried, I think. It would have been a good assist of sorts, this, but it's a lovely clip ball over the top by Bagan, and he's away. At this point, you've just got to get your feet sorted out and try and get that shot on target. It's getting closed down quickly.
Badiashile. Hato. Caicedo. To slide it through to Guiu. And he had the space for a shot, but Trott saw it.
Yeah, a bit of quality from Caicedo to get his team on the front foot here. It's not been easy for Guiu so far.
So Lawler, the centre-back, the furthest back for Cardiff in the centre circle at the moment. They are quite high up the pitch, though, this sort of situation. Can they make it count? Oh, I thought it might sneak in at the near post. Jorgensen, they got there in the end, but Davis with another opportunity.
No, it's poor defending, first of all, getting through that challenge. And then the little deflection does make it difficult for Jorgensen. Does well, the keeper.
Wintle. Lawler has to be careful. Caicedo goes in. And they were actually quite fortunate. Oh, that's a loose pass from Badiashile. Turnbull shot! And it's wide. Well, Cardiff will believe they can force those errors from Chelsea at the back.
Well, it's been a really good half of football by Cardiff, but you just feel they've got to push home this period of good play whilst Chelsea are not at it, and they're not at it.
Yes, so it is Tyreek George and Mark Guiu who make way for Garnacho, and Joao Pedro making his first appearance in the competition this season. In fact, he didn't play in it last season for Brighton either. The sort of evening you're not going to get much sympathy in Joao Pedro's case. Although taking a chance, Chambers, a centre-back, so Buonanotte can sweep it through, and Trott with his first big save of the second half. It was Garnacho stealing in, and the space was there.
Yeah. A relieved man, Callum Chambers. Trying a little drag back, he's up against two players. This is a really lovely ball in. Just trying to sweep it in. And Trott comes to Chambers' rescue with a smart stop.
Probably the best spell of pressure from Chelsea of the match so far. Oh, loose pass from Lawler. And a mistake that could be punished here by Chelsea. Garnacho in, Garnacho to score. And the substitute capitalising on an error from Cardiff's young centre-half.
Chelsea had become more threatening in this second half without question. There was more tempo, more urgency to the game, but this is a gift, an absolute present. They work it well, and it's a comfortable finish for Garnacho, an absolute gift. Having worked so hard, Cardiff, they present this to the Premier League team, and he's not going to turn it up.
And Garnacho, smile on his face. And the contrast of emotions, Lawler head in hands. But they'd had that spell just before the goal in any case.
Yeah, I mean, I said in the first half when Cardiff were threatening and looking the better side.
And another miss of the ball there for Cardiff. Garnacho and Joao Pedro. Mistakes costing Cardiff at the moment. Buonanotte! Oh, came so close. And Trott got something on that.
He did.
Those in the second half, 7 efforts on goal for Cardiff, 2 on target for them. Caicedo, good pass to Gusto, who'll get it back. And he's in, and he's just crowded out, and goodness me, Bagan. Thankful that the goal isn't wider.
Yeah, he scored at the weekend and nearly scored again here.
Set them in good stead. They do get promoted. Ashford. Still not out of this though, of course. Colwill. Can they find Salek? In that penalty area, create a chance for him. Salek's in there, Turnbull's in there! The Bluebirds bite back! A deserved equaliser on the night for the League One side. Fighting back against the top flight.
I don't think anybody saw that coming in this stadium. I don't think the Cardiff fans did, because they've had precious few chances to get forward, never mind create chances. This is a lovely ball in, and Turnbull times his run from deep perfectly. Having said that, he's still got a lot to do, an awful lot to do with that header. And he tucks it away beautifully, the midfielder. He's been part of a department in the middle of the park that's worked so hard, but when they needed a bit of quality in the opposition's box, it's him that provides it.
Chelsea looking to silence it by shifting the ball on Santos, moving it, Pedro Neto! That sliced its way through to break Cardiff hearts. And Chelsea restore their advantage through another of their strong substitutes.
He's been a really good signing for Chelsea. Consistent whenever called upon, and this was just a clean strike, a little bit of swerve on it as well. Through the legs, and he gets a clip off the defender, doesn't it, off Bagan, which makes life even harder for Trott in goal. Right in the corner after that deflection.
Pedro Neto, 5 goals in the Premier League this season. And he adds to that in the League Cup. So Cardiff have to do it again. Here's Willock. It's cleared away. Turnbull again. Turnbull again! And that certainly hit the woodwork, it looked like, on the way through.
Now, sometimes when you hit them like that and drill it into the ground, it can just loop over a goalie. Threatened to for a second.
Trott. Santos helping it on, João Pedro just helping on to Garnacho, and that'll do for Chelsea. It will be a semi-final place for the Blues, who just have that little bit more quality in the end than the Bluebirds.
Who's still really waiting for his Chelsea career to take off, but a brace here could do wonders for him. Right at the death, some tired legs.